Good morning, everyone. Let's take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's expand our solar plexus energy. Make it as big as you in all directions. Now make it 6 feet bigger than you in all directions. Good job. How you doing this morning? And how's your body doing this morning? You know, something's got to give. Oops, what? Something's got to be give. Something's got to. There's going to be either a breakout soon or something, but things are going to change drastically. That's what I sense in the air. But we have to be ready. We got to be ready with all of it. So let's get some additional readiness from the Creator so that we are okay. We are okay with the changes. We're okay with the new state of the affairs. We're okay with what's in front of us. So I want you to close your eyes if they're not already closed. Look towards your eyebrows. And then connect with the Creator. Creator of all that is, are you there? Good morning. It's funny because sometimes I see him peeking from behind the bush. Yes. Good morning. Creator of all that is, we're going to be requesting a whole lot of downloads today because we are ready. We are bidding at the trump here. We are like race horses, ready to get out of the starting gate and go full throttle. Are you ready though? So for that, we ask the following downloads, please. Do these downloads for all of us who are willing to receive it, those who are listening and not listening, and they're just open and willing to receive at all levels of our being. Thank you. Answers come to me easily. And as we ask for these downloads to come, open yourself up to receiving and just go in your body to see how your body is responding to all of this. I understand the definition of the creator of all that is, of having the answer to questions. I understand what it feels like to have the answers through the creator. I know the answers. I know when to have answers. I know how to have the answers in the highest and best way. I know the perspective of the creator of all that is of answers. I know it is possible to have the answers through the Creator. I am appreciated by others. I understand the definition of the Creator of all that is, of appreciation. I understand what it feels like to have appreciation. I know how to have appreciation in the highest and best way. I know how to live my daily life to have appreciation. I know the perspective of the Creator of all that is, of appreciation. I know it is possible to have appreciation. I know how to attract positive people in situations. I understand the definition of the Creator of all that is, of attracting wealth. I understand what it feels like to attract wealth. I know how to attract wealth in the highest and best way. I know how to live my daily life attracting wealth. I know the perspective of the Creator of all that is, of attracting wealth. I know it is possible to attract wealth. I believe in myself. I am a positive person. I am good natured, and others admire my confidence. I have great strength of conviction. Hopes and dreams make me feel good. I create my own confidence because I am successful. With each day, in every way, I grow more successful. I assert myself clearly. I make the right decisions because I trust myself. Being confident makes me feel good. I know what it feels like to have a business. I know how to have a business. I know it is possible to have a business. I know how to run my business in the highest and best way. I am a capable person. I understand the definition of a creator of all that is of being capable. I understand what it feels like to be capable. I know how to be capable in the highest and best way. I know how to live my daily life being capable. I know the perspective of the creator of all that is of being capable. I know it is possible to be capable. I understand what it feels like to have change in the highest and best way without resistance. I know when to have change without resistance. I know how to have change without resistance. I know it is possible to have change without resistance. I understand the definition through the creator of all that is of collaboration. I understand what it feels like to collaborate with others. I know when to collaborate with others. I know how to collaborate with others, and I know when to collaborate with others. I know how to live my daily life with collaboration. I know the perspective of the creator of all that is of collaboration. I know it is possible to have collaboration. I communicate well with others. I understand the definition of the creator of all that is of communication. I understand what it feels like to communicate. I know how to communicate in the highest and best way. I know the perspective of the creator of all that is of communication. I know it is possible to communicate. I create beautiful things. I think wonderful thoughts. I dream wonderful dreams. I am a creative person. I have fascinating ideas. With each and every day, I become more creative. I am creative in all ways. I enjoy being creative. I find creative solutions. I see new visions of creativity. I find new ways to do things. I dream of fantastic things. I sleep and wake up creative. I understand the definition of creativity. I understand what it feels like to be creative. I know how to be creative. I know the perspective of the creator of all that is of creativity. I know it is possible to be creative. I understand the definition of creativity from the creator of all that is. I understand what it feels like and how to be creative. I understand what it feels like to think wonderful thoughts. I understand what it feels like to dream wonderful dreams. I understand how to be a creative person. I understand what it feels like and how to download fascinating ideas from the creator of all that is. I understand what it feels like to solve difficult problems with creative solutions. I understand what it feels like to offer creative advice. I understand what it feels like to have a created vision. I understand what it feels like to be intelligent and bright. I understand what it feels like to be creative on all levels of my being, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Woof. That was a whole lot of downloads, guys. You might have to listen to this again to make sure you are true when you muscle test it. And with that, let's take a couple deep breaths as we come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together, rub your face, and open your eyes.